Hi guys, this is Abhi from Gokcedb, and in this video, you're going to learn how to point your custom Route 53 domain to a web server running on an EC2 instance in AWS. Let's get into it. Let's start by navigating to the EC2 service, then click on Launch Instance, then give your instance a name. Select an AMI, an instance type, then choose a key pair. In the network settings for the security group,
Attention!
I'm going to allow SSH traffic from anywhere and HTTP traffic from anywhere. Expand the advanced details bar, then scroll down to the user data section. Here, I'm going to copy paste a bash script
Keep your formation!
that installs the HTTPD web server, starts it, then enables it. I'm also writing the hello world message within the h1 tags to index.html. Hit launch instance, then go back to the EC2 dashboard. Your instance should now be in pending state. Give it a few minutes, and your EC2 instance should eventually change to running state. Copy the public IP address and paste it in a browser session, and you should see your hello world message. This means that our HTTPD web server is running as expected. Next, let's navigate to the Route 53 service, then click on Hosted Zones. Go inside your hosted zone. For me, it's gokcedb.com. Then click on Create Record. For routing policy, I'm going to choose Simple, then hit Next. Click on Define Simple Record, then enter a subdomain. I'm going to choose EC2 Test as my subdomain and leave the record type to A or Alias. For endpoint, choose IP address, then copy-paste the EC2's public IPv4 address in the text box.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hit Define Simple Record, then click on Create Records. If you click on View Status, your DNS change should now be in pending state. Give it a few minutes, and it should eventually change to in sync. Finally, let's open a browser session and confirm that our new subdomain is routing to our EC2's web server. There you have it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Until next time.